Alex and Jason every day. That's what we call Super Robo Play. Alex and Jason every day. That's what we call Super Robo Play.
Digimon World.
Oh God!
For
Here
the original PlayStation, Namco Bandai, the same team that made Dark Souls.
they did not make it. They produced. Oh, geez, that is loud.
This is very like Pearl Harbor-y.
This?
Yeah, well, they're zooming in. It was like a missile being shot at Japan.
Jesus. Wait, you said Pearl Harbor.
The
Oh, like the
revenge.
retaliate. I saw a really bad joke
Wait,
today.
Look at those little kids. What was wrong with them? Did you see how they were moving? They look like, I don't know.
Oh boy, here is animation, like 3D animation from the 90s of just...
Toy Story level.
No, Toy Story had it like decent. This, it looks like he has no hips and his legs are just sort of like wibble wobbling. Like,
He's built like, you know how they have Lego people, but then there's the other things, those little plastic men that you have.
oh
like-
yeah.
He's built like one of those.
Oh, his arms, I don't like it. Oh, the
and that-
mouth.
That mouth there's nothing human about that. So this is a game that came out for the original PlayStation.
Yeah.
Back in the 90s. I think
He's
this
so happy.
says 99 or 2000. It'll probably say once we get to the title screen. I'm going to be the one playing in this
Yeah,
episode.
yeah. You
It'll-
played this a fair amount as a kid.
Yeah, I had the disc, and then you never played it as a kid.
No, I didn't own a PlayStation when I was
Yeah.
growing up. I was like an N64 kind of kid.
Oh, tit missiles.
What, did you say tit missiles?
Tit missiles and Baby Wolverine.
This is Metal Mummymon versus Metal Greymon, but Metal Greymon's blue.
Yeah, that's
they
those
never really
weird-
explained that.
As those weird Japanese kids just said to us in their Did you ever have one of those little
No, the little like Tamagotchi ripoffs.
Yeah, I had like six or seven of them.
Did you? I could never find them as a kid. That and Tamagotchi, I could never find.
So let's press start. We had those at like Toys R Us and stuff. And they didn't look like the ones that they have in this game, where they're like little rectangles.
Yeah. No, they
They
look
were-
like the little Digimon.
Yeah, like the logo there in the bottom right. They look like those.
What were those called? The
Digidevices?
Digivice.
Oh,
Duh.
Gigimon, tell me about yourself.
Why is
Digivice, see? There we go.
he has a staff that I swear to God is like Garurumon claw?
Yeah, Gorumon.
Okay, guys, I don't know the Digimon names like I do Pokemon. I'm sorry.
He uses it like his pimp cane. So
What are we
let's
gonna? What are you?
give a name here?
What are you spelling?
You'll see.
Fucking hurry up! God, are you doing Elf?
Elf.
Is Elf just gonna be like our go-to from now on from the NES video?
Well, he's like a little elf down there.
And this is
So-
your Digimon you're naming?
Yeah, naming my first Digimon, or I
Name it
guess the
Balls or
Digimon from the
something.
Digidevice.
What do you?
Are
I like how you like actually try to capitalize this properly, but not for Elf. Elf is just Elf.
Elf
the movie
with Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
Rad.
My family loves that movie. I don't know. What do
That's a classic. Roger Ebert liked it too. Radman.
Radman?
Elf and Radman.
Not even Radmon?
No, Radman, like Batman. Well, see you later, Gigi.
See you later, Juju.
So I think we're getting another more amazing graphics.
It's not bad for the time.
Well, yeah, as a kid, this was actually like pretty like mind blowing compared to something like on N64, which really couldn't handle anything like this.
N64 didn't really have cutscenes.
No, well, unless you count, I'll bake you a cake, Peach, as a cutscene.
I guess. I
That's
mean, like,
their equivalent. Like, yeah, they didn't have like full motion video things.
they like did, but it always looked weird. Like I remember
Yeah.
the StarCraft on N64 just had like a weird look to it.
Well, if you think of like PlayStation being a disc and it's like
Yeah,
putting that
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
onto a cartridge.
How do we put this on here?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Here's your dinner, son.
Do you see
plant.
how those like words were jittering? Like it was like sometimes you'll download anime and they'll put the English thing on top of the Japanese
Oh
stuff.
yeah, and it moves with it.
They literally just did that.
He's tripping balls right now, dude.
Let's see these little buggers, shitty mini Game Boys.
Yeah, they're not Game Boys, but they're not quite Tamagotchi things.
They're like those little. You remember you'd have little toys like that where it would be like Battleship or something like that.
Oh yeah, and it was always like 3 buttons, and you could move it like left or right.
Yeah, and they'd be
It
made
was
in,
always
like,
the same game.
yeah, they'd be made in Thailand for like 5 cents.
If I saw that as a kid, I'd be like, "What the fuck?"
He's got blasted with light in the eye. Like, this is a little bit terrifying, but when I played this, I think I was like 10, so.
Yeah. Well, we've played this recently. Not recently. I guess it was a few years ago now.
Only a year ago.
Was it? It was before I went to San Diego.
Oh, then, yeah, that was a year ago.
I guess that was a year ago.
It wasn't that long ago.
It was like a year and a half, something like that. And we played this for like a good 12 hours straight, like an unhealthy amount.
Yeah. I still have those guys saved onto a memory card.
Yeah, I don't know where.
Wake up, bitch! Wake up!
Fucking get up!
There we go. Jeez.
I forgot these cries.
The noises they make.
I like how fuck, I can't remember these goddamn names. Is that Garurumon? That little asshole that's facing downwards?
That's Gabumon.
Gabumon. So it's like
Yeah.
his claw is on Gigimon's staff.
Or it's a bigger version because he has like huge like nails.
Yeah.
That one just has little dog nails.
Well, those aren't even like his nails. They're like he holds on to them. Because I remember I had a costume of him that I dressed up as in like grade 5, and it's like his claws or something he holds on to underneath. It's like, I don't know, a robe or something. It's weird.
Doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. It's Digimon.
I think you're thinking of something else.
I'm not.
You're thinking of the CGI effects for the Wolverine movie where he's clearly like holding little knives. And
It's like that though. That's what he has. What's the story of this? It's just like, oh, I fell into the digital world.
Digimon summons us here. It's kind of like Lost. There's a task that he needs done, so he summons us here to save his world. It's literally like Lost.
It literally is lost. So that's the smoke monster.
Digimon is Jacob.
Yeah. This is Kate, I guess.
Who?
Gabumon.
No, Gabumon is Walt.
No, Walt's the little black one to the left.
Yeah. Okay, and to the right, that's Claire's baby.
Already born. Lost references. Season 6. Buy it on DVD today.
It doesn't even make sense that we got sucked into this little tiny thing. And
Can
then
we skip this?
It's filled with more little tiny things. I'm trying to skip it.
Oh my
It's
God.
filled with them on the top right and the bottom left that they have these actual devices inside of the device. Device inception.
So they're stealing children, I guess? I don't know. I'm speaking plain old English. See, that's what I liked about Digimon, though, as a kid. Is that the little, like, creatures spoke, unlike Pokemon. Like, you have to deal with Meowth or, like, Mewtwo to speak. But here, it's like, nah, they grow up and they start
And
talking.
that's part of the game is that the evil Digimon have like lost the ability to speak because they've like forgot about their heart, and we have to
Yeah.
go around giving them the heart by like beating the shit out of them.
Yeah, give him the heart, Alex.
Yeah, give them a Gabumon heart.
Yeah, let's just give him all the hearts. So
So,
are we
yeah,
gonna be aiming for like a Digimon? Because people don't know, this whole thing is like, yeah, there's a story, but it's all about just getting the best Digimon. You can raise them, and
The questions at the very beginning that we answered determined what Digimon we got. If I had answered them differently, like do you have a Digidevice?
Yeah,
Do you,
yeah.
Do you have friends?
No.
That would have been Agumon had we said yes. So.
I think I usually start with Agumon.
Hey, would you like some meat?
Oh yeah, guys, this is the whole like point of this game is just meat.
Well, this is kind of like a weird, like, vegan thing almost. They're growing meat in the ground that you can eat.
It's like clearly they aren't growing that meat though. They got that meat and just put it in the
Yeah,
ground.
where did Tanamon get that meat? So let's give him some praise. I don't sit everybody through praising those bars in the bottom right.
It's
The more you praise them, it changes the bars, and the bars are important for their happiness and
Yeah.
stuff. But I don't want to sit here for 10 minutes doing that.
Well, if we don't do that, then we will get the shitmon.
So go back in here because there's the little guy in the top right actually gives us a bunch of stuff. So I'm just gonna go get that from him.
Yeah. Is this a better game than the Pokemon games?
It's certainly better than any of the console ones.
I hear a lot of people really like the XD.
Gale of Darkness.
I've-
Gale of Darkness is honestly kind of like a ripoff of this.
Except you can evolve your Eevee into 2 evolutions.
Yeah, and
That's
yeah,
it.
and you can't catch Pokemon, and this one you can like get any of the Digimon you see pretty much.
Yeah, that's the weird thing. It's like, in my heart, I love Pokemon way more than Digimon. But in my head, it's like, no, Digimon is like a cooler concept for a game, I feel like.
This is a better game than you get any of the 3D ones. I'm not sure why they've never made a good 3D Pokemon game. Like, that's the closest they've come, and that's not as fun as Digimon World. Digimon World has like a weird amount of depth to it.
Yeah.
They just took like the little fucking cartridge ones, the little ones you hold in your hands, the Tamagotchi ones, and expanded it into a full game.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, that's fun. That's what I enjoy.
But they've never done that for a Pokemon game. They've never taken the cartridge games and expanded that into a full game. Like, Pokemon XD is the closest they've come, and it's like, that game is weird.
Yeah, well, the whole thing is like, it's similar actually, in that there's like evil Pokemon, and you have to turn the Pokemon back into being good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a ripoff of
It
this.
is a ripoff. What the hell?
So we could go to the gym here, but maybe we'll do that off screen or something. I don't want to do a bunch of gym stuff with him. But
Well, that-
down here, there should be... I can't remember who it is now. Oh, right, Agumon.
Oh, yeah.
And we have to fight him.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't know, this game is just relentless. Like, sometimes you'll just lose this, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, it's because you'll soon see why Pokemon is a better game at its core than Digimon. Because the fights in this are...
Ridiculous.
You have 2 options. Your call, and the other one is run away.
You're just in the middle of this, though.
We can't run away from these fights, so all we have to do is just mash your call at them.
And it's like, this is technically how realistic Pokemon fights would be, of just yelling at Pokemon, watching them run around.
That's how dog fighting is.
Well, yeah, but,
Your call!
your call! It's just like, I don't know. I think there's a reason why Pokemon maybe stays in, like, its current format, because I don't think they know how to do this well. It's like the idea is cool, but it's just, it doesn't come out decently.
And I think we shouldn't have too many problems taking this guy out. He does a fair amount of damage, but we have those items I picked up from that little goober. So
The meat?
yeah, no, the meat, and we have a small
right.
recovery.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
If he does knock us down, we can heal with that.
Nah, he ain't gonna
Fucking
knock us.
fight, you guys! They're just standing there looking at each other.
They're just talking to each other. Why are we fighting? Why does he get to control
Agumon
us?
doesn't speak English. He won't speak English until we kill him.
Hey, don't say that, man.
And that's the premise of the game. Beat
Agu-
something senseless until it learns how to speak English.
Oh, that's what they did with slavery. Okay.
What? What was that?
What?
Cut that out.
No, it's true.
We're getting pretty close on filling up our finisher though. Although he has 42 left. Let's. Oh, damn it! He blocked that one. But finish. Blue Blaster. Blue Blaster. Oh shit! Get up, Blue Blaster and Blue Blaster. Okay, there we go. Do it.
Come on,
Is
you
there
little asshole.
something I'm supposed to press? What is? Oh, anyways.
That wasn't blue.
No, that was basically used his own attack against them.
Okay, well at least we did it. Yatta!
So we'll probably wrap it up here. That's a good conclusion, beating something to death and ending the episode. But next week you'll get the next exciting installment to Digimon World.
Where we will train for the entire episode of just hitting that target over.
I think this is almost like a good 60-hour game, so I'm not sure how much we'll actually get through. But I want to see to it that our Radman digivolves to something, and maybe in the comments below tell us something in the game that we can try to aspire to digivolving him into.
Yeah, that's not the Shitmon.
Yeah,
Anything.
not Numamon. We'll have to train him well.
Fuck that guy.
So maybe we'll praise him, and then we'll end the episode.
Sure. Yeah, here you go, little guy. Hey,
Yosh.
Yosh.